I honestly really didn't believe that these were actually going to release. I thought it was just going to be one of those samples that gets put on the back burner and just never comes to see the light of day. But they are here, they are real, and that is what we're talking about here today. How to grab yourself a pair of the upcoming Yeezy 700 Sun. So we're going to go over every single way that you can grab this pair of shoes, of course all of the specifics surrounding it, and of course we're going to take a look at some of the aftermarket and how that's performing. This is pretty much the first Yeezy release of 2021 for most of us. Of course we had the Yeezy 380 Yakerite, but that was an Asia exclusive, so yeah, I'm kind of excited for the first worldwide release of a new Yeezy silhouette. So this is the return of the Yeezy 700 V1. I mean, we literally have not seen a V1 since I think December of 2019, and I believe that was the carbon colorway. Yeah, it has been a long time. Now this colorway, again, I mean, you just take a look at it, you're either gonna love it or you're going to hate it. It's very bright, very bold, a lot of colors on it. But I do believe that these may be a bit of a challenge to actually get your hands on. So these are releasing January 23rd, that is this upcoming Saturday. They're going to retail for a brand new price tag. They are now retailing at $240 US, or £210 here in the UK. So I think this is a pretty big move. It's gonna make this shoe a lot more attractive to a lot more people. I know personally, I always thought that that previous price tag was just a bit too much for this silhouette, so I'm super glad to see this happen. I do believe that this new reduced price tag is going to stick for all upcoming V1 and V2s. So let's get into how you're gonna grab this pair. So right now, the best place to go is obviously going to be Adidas itself. For most of the world, this is going to be an Adidas App release. However, out in the US, this is going to be up on your Adidas Confirmed App. So this is a raffle system and you definitely need the app for this. So what you need to do is either download the app or just go and enter or log into your app. You'll see it come up on the main page. You click on that page, choose your size, hit participate, enter out your details, and then it will basically enter you into the draw. That is a very welcome thing. I love it when it's an app raffle. I feel like it's just a little bit more attainable. So of course, like I said, that same process exists. However, out in the US, it's going to be on the Confirmed app. Now, out in the US, you also have YeezySupply. This is a US exclusive, so only people in the US will be able to access the YeezySupply website, and that's obviously only going to ship to US addresses. Now, another really important thing is obviously going to be entering as many raffles as possible. Now, when it comes to this shoe, I do not think it's going to be as available as other Yeezys that we've seen recently. I know we've been getting pretty relaxed with all of these 380 and 350 drops, and they've been pretty easy to get, but it just seems like everything is kind of leaning towards this being a pretty limited pair of shoes. There's a lot of places where it's not dropping that you would normally see 350s or 380s release, and of course we'll check the performance on the aftermarket, which also indicates that this is a fairly limited pair of shoes. What I'll do is I'll add as many raffles as I can find down in the description below, so make sure you go check that out, enter up as many as you can, and if there's more raffles that get updated later on in the week, of course I'll update that and I'll put a community post out on YouTube, or I'll update you on Instagram, which you can go and follow at @LBellSneakers. But yes, I definitely recommend you entering as many as possible if you really want this pair of shoes, because for me, I know I really want them. I definitely want to check them out, so I'm going to be entering every single one I can get my hands on. So what we need to do now is head over to StockX and let's see how these are doing. Alright, so I'm over here on StockX. It is listed up as just the Adidas Yeezy Boost 700. So if we take a look at these sales, there's not actually that many sales, considering I'm literally on every single size. I mean, there is some sizes that haven't even been sold yet, like my size. Maybe there's like 40, 50 sales total, and of course that kind of indicates that it's gonna be, it might be fairly limited. Let's take a look at some of the buy now prices. So this is roughly looking at anywhere from £400 to £500 if you want to buy it straight up. Now if you want to sell it straight up, this is looking a little bit more realistic at anywhere from £200 to £300. I don't think that this shoe is going to go under retail. I feel like it definitely will be reselling, so your best bet is obviously going to be trying to get this for retail, because I do think you will have to pay a little bit extra once the release is over. I think generally speaking, people are pretty excited to see the 700 V1 return. I know for myself, I'm very excited. I can't wait for more colorways. I definitely believe it's going to sell out. That pretty much wraps it up of giving you all of the best ways to grab this pair of shoes this weekend. I am excited. I'm I'm ready to go, man. I really want to take a look at this colorway. It is pretty wild. I've actually seen a lot of positive things that people think about this shoe, so I'm interested to know what you guys think of this sun colorway down in the comment section. But of course, thank you so much for coming through, hanging out, liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you all in the next one, but until then.